Let me just see. Hey, Kira. No, I'm online. Like she, like let me invite her here. Guys, how do I do this? See, I'm here. Not right now. Not right now. So, I wanted to talk to y'all about a few things. First things first, so I'm waiting for everybody to come on. You see me with this bright fire engine red lipstick on? Yeah. So, this lipstick is, oh my God, it is not this. I picked up the wrong thing. I got to go and show y'all what it is. But I want to show y'all what I did to get this lipstick this color. I got to show y'all. And I got to take it on the Dope Beauty Show today as well. So, that's the wrong thing. So y'all know, me and Kimani, my daughter, we're starting our own line of things that we like to use. Lashes. So you see the lashes. They're in the pack, and I'm not taking them out the pack right now because I just don't want to. So this is the pack, and they're really cute. Um, this is the pair I have on. I don't really know what this pair is. I don't even know. I think they fit me. Might be the Kansas. These are the most dramatic pair that I had. So there might be Kansas that I have on. Let me see if I can cut this part out. Let me cut this one out. Yeah. So that might be the Kansas that I have on. But the lipstick, oh my God. I was like, I feel some kind of way about this lipstick. But this is what this is, right? So what I did earlier was I this is the Tangy Kimani lipstick, lip lip gloss, and lip liner. So I lined it with this, and the gloss, which I thought was a gloss, but it's not a gloss. Okay, it's actually lip color, and this is this color. So I did, because I was talking to one of my friends earlier, and she said, "You need to put on a lip liner," and I was like, "I have on a lip liner," and she was like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you." So I mean, I don't know. What I did say was, because my lips are already really big, it just makes them pop even more. Like, look at this. But if I didn't have really big lips, if you need to add definition to your lips, this is the way to do it, okay? If you need to add some definition to your lips, then you definitely want to do this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But what I wanted to get up here and talk to y'all about was that post that I made. It's baffling to me that so many people in the military find it hard to believe that somebody can be dead for a while without being found. We all know those people, especially older men, that they kind of play the field. They don't have a steady anything. They're real secretive. Nobody knows where they live. I mean, they may be cool or whatever the case is, and it is what it is. For example, I'm not a private person. I am not a very private person, okay? I am a socialite. I'm everywhere all the time. I'm over here, I'm over there, I'm everywhere. Everybody knows that. A lot of people know that about me. I am a socialite. And I do think that if I were to die here in Clarksville, I would probably be here for about 5 to 7 days before I don't know why people see me on live. Like I see me and then you call me anyway, as if I'm not on live. But I do believe that I would be here 5 to 7 days before somebody came and checked on me. And there are people here in Clarksville that actually have um, access to my house, meaning they can get in my house. They can come into the house. They have a key. they have the code to the door. They can come inside the house. But they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Because sometimes I go for 3 or 4 days and I just kind of be by myself. I reject calls. I have to get that. I'm around people all the time, so I have to get that time where I'm back with, I got to ground myself. So I think what would probably happen is some of my friends will be like, she on that BS again. She's not answering her phone calls. She's not blah, 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 blah. Even my husband will be like, oh, what is she doing? Because, he's way across on the other side of the world. My mom would call back to back, but sometimes I don't answer her calls all the time either, so she would probably call. She'd probably give me a couple of days and then call back again. And then she'll call back again. So that would be about a week or so before she got alarmed. I think the most people who would be alarmed the quickest is my Facebook friends. Hey, Sheena, I'll call you back when I get off. I think the people who would be alarmed the quickest would be my Facebook friends. They would say, where's Tansy? They've done that before. When I've taken Facebook sabbaticals, they'd be like, where's Tansy? Anybody heard from Tansy? And then some of them would text me, and I'd be like, I'm okay. I'm just taking a little break. Or, or people who knew that I was taking a break, they would say, oh, Tansy's fine. She's just taking a break. They would tell the other ones where I'm at and what's going on with me. Like, oh, she's okay. She's just taking a break. And they'd be like, oh, okay. Got it. Cool. Just checking on her. And so that's how that usually works out. But if you didn't hear from me after about 5 days, I think Akila will probably say, well, I'm going to go over there after work and check on her. And then he wouldn't actually come after work because he'd say, well, I was kind of tired. If I don't hear from him tomorrow, I'm going to go over there. But she eventually would come and check on me. She would. But that would still be like 5 days, though. I would still be laying in this house for 5 days. That's what I'm saying. So I can understand how somebody that's not as social I can understand how somebody is not as social as me or a private person will lay longer. 3 years is a bit much. I get it. 3 years is a long, daggone time. But to me, that tells me what kind of person you was. Tells me more about. I mean, at first I was irritated with the family, but then I was like irritated with him. Like, what kind of person are you? That you got grown kids. Grown kids, meaning you got grown kids, you got grandkids. Your grandkids ain't asked for their papa. You got your family, you got brothers, sisters, your mother, cousins. You were in the military for over 20 years. You ain't got no battle buddy that's going to check up on you? Like, nobody checks up on you? And I don't think it's a conspiracy or anything because everybody ain't part of the conspiracy. Now, if his wife or somebody would have said he left or something like that, then maybe that would have been a conspiracy. But I don't see how it could be a conspiracy. Everybody ain't a part of the conspiracy. Your battle buddies, like my family in Connecticut, my family in North Carolina, my family in Georgia, ain't in cahoots with the people who I know in the military, with the people who I know in Clarksville. They're not in cahoots to see Tansy dead. Okay? They're not. All of them not in cahoots to do that. So that tells what kind of person are you. And I was talking to somebody about it earlier this morning, and we were talking about a mutual friend that we have here in Clarksville. And two stories. One is about the mutual friend, and we were like, that's Jones. Sure is. That type of person. He has grown kids. He's still a social, still an antisocial, don't really do too much with his kids. They get on his nerves because they didn't do what he wants them to do and all that other stuff. So they'll go months without talking to each other. He don't really talk to his family, and they just go, that's how he is. So they just left him alone. And then he travels a lot. He got a couple of businesses here, and he does different work overseas and stuff like that. So people just be like, you ain't heard from him? No, I ain't heard from him. And we just leave it alone. And it could be like a year or two. Have you heard from Jones? No, I ain't heard from him. I ain't seen him. Oh, okay. Supposed to be laying up there somewhere. We don't know. We don't know where he is. I don't know where he is right now. I don't know where he is. So, I mean, it is what it is. A second one was, someone was telling me about a month ago about this soldier that passed away in a motorcycle accident. But not so much that the soldier passed away. It was what happened. He was actually living with a girl here in Clarksville. And he was like, well, he's a private person, that whole private person, which I think is utterly BS, but they're private. And he was like, he didn't want to tell his parents, his family right now about her. He didn't think they should tell their friends. He thought that they should be slow, that they should take things slowly. But they were living together. But you live with her, you live in the house with her, and but you think that you should take things slowly. Okay. He died in a motorcycle accident. Nobody contacted her because nobody knew about her. They contacted the family. They had a whole memorial. She didn't know. When she found out, like almost like the next year. You know how like you get together, like the motorcycle clubs and stuff, and you get together and you have these memorials for people, and you have these, the little memorials where you lay stuff out and go to the grave and all that. And when that happened, somebody contacted her and said, "Hey, are you coming?" And she was like, "What?" She said she thought that the guy had ghosted her. She thought that she had been ghosted. Like, that he just didn't come home, that maybe he got another girl, or maybe he deployed. Like, she didn't know what happened to him. And she didn't have a contact information for his, none of his family or friends, because remember, he wanted it to be, he wanted to take it slow. And he didn't want all these people in his business. So she didn't know how to get in contact with any of his family. She knew he was a soldier. She knew what unit. But, of course, she thought this man ghosted me, okay? He did me dirty. She was mad at him. Threw his stuff out after like a month or so. And just thought he went on about his business. So, no, she didn't go to the unit because she thought she'd been played. So I'm telling you, that's the purpose, that's the importance of people knowing who you are. I'm never gonna be with nobody. And they damn sure ain't living in my house talking about we need to take it slow. Once you live together, you ain't taking it slow no more. You passed that mark of living it slow. There's no such thing as taking it slow and you're living in my house. But I say that to say we all know people like that. So to act like, oh, I don't understand how he was dead and nobody knew. I know exactly how he was dead and nobody knew. No, all his bills was not on auto pay. All of my bills are not on auto pay, right? But I'm going to tell you what is on auto pay. Mortgage is on auto pay. Electric bill is on auto pay. Water bill is on auto pay. I don't have any car notes, but when I did have them, they were on auto pay. Now, my cell phone bill is on auto pay now, but it hasn't always been on auto pay. But then again, if your cell phone gets disconnected, who's going to call you? Who's going to contact you? Nobody. If your insurance lapses, who's going to call you? Nobody. So nobody cares about that. As long as your big bills are on auto pay, that's really all that matters. And if it's connected to your retirement, well, if the rent goes up, they just keep taking it out. That's why when I got my, when I bought my first house, what did she say? What did they say? Oh, they told me, the mortgage company told me to let my mortgage come out of my check, come out of my check, and just have it automatically draft. She said, do not send the mortgage company an allotment. It was the rent or something. It was something. But she was like, don't send them an allotment. Because let's say if I send them an allotment, and let's say it's $1,200, but then it go up by $50, so it's $1,250. But the allotment is going $1,200, then I'm short $50. But if I let them draft it out, then they'll always get their money. And the thing is, if you're always getting your money from my retirement check ain't going to stop until I'm dead. And if nobody gives them a death certificate, the retirement check is going to keep going. Social Security, those checks ain't going to stop. Now, if you have it coming out your work check, that's going to stop if you stop working, of course. But he had it coming into the account where he gets his retirement check. And then, like me, myself, on my BMW, thank you, reminding me, my tags expired this month for my BMW because I have vanity plates. So they expire. That would be a red flag. But on the Range Rover, I have DV tags, disabled veteran tags on it. I have permanent disabled veteran tags. Those tags don't expire. Those tags don't expire. Those DD tags do not expire. So my truck is all the registration for the truck is always going to be good. It's always going to be good. The mortgage is always going to come out of my retirement check. The lights are always going to be on because they're always going to come out of my retirement check. The water is always going to be on because it's always going to come out of my retirement check. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. And like I said, we know these people. I'm pretty sure all of y'all have worked with someone who you don't know anything about that person because that person is so daggone quiet. That person is so secretive. That person is so, I'm just a private person. They're so private that you don't know where they live. You might know their phone number for work purposes. They don't talk to you. They may be nice and pleasant enough, but they don't talk to you. You don't know what they got going on. You just don't know anything about that person. So if that person's not there, you may just assume they quit. Especially when you're talking about contracting jobs. Well, you know what, Sheena? I haven't lived in an apartment for a long time. But you remember briefly in Miami when I did live in that townhouse, briefly, they never expected crap. The only time they expected things is when I called them over. Because like I had this issue with my drain and my bathroom and all that. And when I called them, they came, but they didn't expect nothing. So it just depends on where you're at and who's your landlord. Well, how could they be collecting his money, though? How? How could they be collecting his money unless they had his account? And then that would have been like news, too. Because I'm pretty sure they would have known, like after they found his body, like, oh, he spent this much money at Victoria's Secret. This is what I think. Okay? I think that he was one of those old soldiers, and I know plenty of them. They're on my Facebook page, so I ain't going to call them out. But I know them. That they think they players. They don't think they're going to get old. They don't think they ever going to get old. They talk to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different women, so they don't have a steady, so nobody has access to their house because they don't want to get busted. You know, that's what they do. Because if you had a steady girlfriend, she would have been able to come in the house. But if you dating a bunch of different women and none of them have access to your place, then that's that. What about his grown kids? I got a story for that too. Me and my daddy. Where my sister at? Tell my sister come on. Now I could go on and on. I could go on and on about how I can see this happening. I can't say BS because somebody would have. No, I don't think it was no foul play. I just think he was a foul person. That's what I think. I mean, it's like, this is another thing, too. You could know a person, and I don't know the man, so I'm not slandering the man's name, because I don't know the man, okay? I don't know him, so I want to put that out there. But it gets me that this person, everybody can know this person is foul. And not saying that you want anybody to die, but it's the fact that everybody's going to die eventually. And then when they die, it's like, oh my God, something happened. No. The person was crap in real life, and that's what happened. How nobody checked up on you. Even if somebody knew he was dead and was taking his money, where's his grown kids? They said kids with an S. Where's his sister? Where's his brother? Where's his cousins? Aunties, uncles, battle buddies. Like, Sheena, you're my battle buddy. Where your battle buddies at? Where your friends at from the military? You did over 20 years. Where they at? That tells me more of what kind of person you are. Because, again, if that was to happen to me, let's say God forbid, I have somebody here staying with me, an assistant or whatever the case is, and I die here. And they were like, well, I'm just going to take Tangi's money because I have access to her car, the money's still going to her account, I'm going to live it up. You, Tina, or somebody else is going to say, where is Tangi? They're not going to be able to do that for so long. They damn sure not going to be able to do it for 3 years. Okay? They may be able to do it for a good month, but for somebody to come knocking on the door and saying, where is Tangi? We haven't seen her. I want to know where my sister is. I want to know where my friend is. I want to know where my mother is, my wife, my my business partner. I want to know where my people. You can't do that to somebody. You just can't do it. It's just impossible. It just tells me what kind of person he is. And I know one right now, oh my God, I want to call their name so bad, I want to tell you. And it's mostly men that it happens to. I'm I'm telling you, mostly men. They trying to play the field. They ain't got no steady girl. They so secretive. They so private. And when you private, you going to die alone, too. Because don't nobody know your business. Don't nobody know where you live. Okay, nobody get in your house. Don't nobody know anything. Just like the girl here at Fort Campbell in Clarksville, Tennessee, who boyfriend legit died. The man died in a motorcycle accident. She didn't know for a whole year. She thought he ghosted her. She legit thought he ghosted her. She thought, oh, you know how military dudes do. He thought somebody else, he just ain't answering his phone. After like a month, she said she threw his stuff out. And the memorial, she broke down so bad. And I felt so horrible. I just felt so horrible. And I was like, I didn't know you didn't know. I didn't know. Like, and that's what happens too in this world of minding your business. Everybody like, mind your business, mind your business. When you kind of mind your business, like, how you see a guy with a girl? You see a guy with a girl. I don't know if it's a girl. Hell, I see him with a lot of girls. Truth be told, see you with a lot of women. All right? So if I see you with another chick, I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm nice enough to you because you're my friend at the time. Hey, I don't know what y'all situation is. I don't know if y'all living together. I don't know if it's a one-night thing. I don't know. I'm just being cordial. And so when I'm not really checking for who's at the funeral. Not my business. I'm here. I see people, I speak, and I go about my business. So, of course, when it's time for the memorial, I'm like, hey, you going to the memorial? I see her at Walmart, Marketplace. Hey, you going to the memorial? What memorial? She died last year. Headed for a burial. Everybody was there. Broke down. Nobody told me. Well, nobody kind of knew about you. I don't know. All I know is, again, I could die here, right now, off this live, unless I drop dead on the live. I can hang up the live, drop dead in the house. I'm supposed to be on the Joe Producer show at 3 o'clock. But let's say I don't show up. He just think I stood him up. Joe just going to think I stood him up. Commissioner Smith was supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. She didn't show up. Okay, she stood me up. She got busy. That's what he's going to say. She got busy. She didn't come. She got busy. Today is Friday. I'm not going to be online. Y'all just going to think I'm kind of chilling. I'm just, I'm doing homework. I do got homework to do. So I'm doing homework. I'm kind of, I'm doing my thing. I'm staying in the house. I do that sometimes. It's rainy outside. Y'all will probably get me until Tuesday or Wednesday because it's on Thanksgiving. You ain't heard from me? Where's Tangy? Oh, you know how Tangy is. She's probably chilling. She ain't been on Facebook. It will be like this time next week before somebody come in my house and check on me. I'm pretty certain. And that's what me being a socialite. So it could happen. It can happen to all of us. And I just think, I was telling somebody earlier today, I was like, you know what, you're pushing 6 for yourself. There's a guy, and I said, the thing is, you think that you're not going to die. I don't know why you think you're not going to die. I think I'm going to die every day, truthfully. So I don't know why you think you're never going to die. That's why I work so hard and I hustle so hard to leave a legacy, because I'm always thinking I'm going to die, okay? But people think that they're never going to die. And they live their life as if they're never going to die. They don't put anything in place. They don't save up any money for a burial. If anything, you're going to be able to cremate me. Okay? They think they're never going to die. They don't put things in place. Nobody can get in their houses, boarded up, bolted up like Fort Knox. It's about 4 people here, at least in Clarksville, that can get in my house. That can come in my house. Keila's one of them, and she does it quite randomly. But they can come into the house without having to break the door down, without having to call the police. They know how to get in here. And then I got this file cabinet over here, which has my will, which has my power of attorneys and stuff like that, which I'm about to take. I got some business to do with that. So it just baffles me that people never have anything in place. Even my Facebook, I got a couple of friends that are legacy. That are legacy account holders, that they take over. When I actually have a will for Women Elevated, who's to take over and keep it going in my demise? And don't know. Like I said, I don't get it. But I can see how it can happen. I can absolutely see how it can happen. I could. And it's not that shocking. It's unfortunate. It's sad, but it's not shocking. And if anything, it makes me say, I need to get my, I need to make sure I got XRV in order. Make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, man. So that's all I got. That and for y'all that weren't on earlier, talking about my lipstick. Mr. Marshall, you absolutely positively will not be getting the key to my house. You tried it, buddy. You tried it. No. No, sir. No, sir. But, so, again, like I said, this is the Kimani, Kenji Kimani. This is the lip liner. And, see? It goes on smooth, but it turns into a real matte. And when I say it's fire engine red, but it's fire engine red. But like I said, if you're lacking in the lip department, baby, this will make your lips. Because I was like, woo, woo, my God. I mean, I don't need no help, but look. Yeah. So, I don't have other colors too. This is just my tester to see if I want this. I'm not making my own. So I got a bunch of different products, and I'm testing out these different products and kind of, this is work, y'all. That's what I've been, it's work. Okay? It's work. But, I'm telling y'all, do right by them kids, okay? Do right by them kids. Because if anybody should have checked up on them, it should have been the grown kids, right? Do right by your kids. Do right by your kids. And your kids will do right by you, okay? If you got one, you might be kind of shocked. But if you got more than one of them going to do right by you, okay? Do right by your kids. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. This, and this right here. Oh, baby, this competition, dance, if you are a dancer, a performer, this lipstick, the Kenji Kimani, the diamond, and this, oh, you're going to be able to see it from a mile away. So if you got a dance studio, these are the colors that you wanna pop. Because stage is gonna be like, you can see my lips all the way from damn Fort Campbell to damn Trenton Road. You can see it all the way down Town. Like, look at my lips. Like, you can like, I'm walking around looking like a straight clown. Listen, it's already rainy outside too, and it's dreary and rainy and muddy and ugly, and then I'm walking around like glowing in the dark lips and stuff. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I just wanted to say that I totally understand how somebody can see how that could happen, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but I know a lot of people who who would fall into that category. Now I don't know if they'll go 3 years. That's quite a stretch. I ain't gonna say 3 years, but I do know somebody that was there for a year. Well, people knew he was there, but the woman who he was dating, his fiance, that nobody else knew about, she didn't know he was there. She didn't know he was there. But no. If you love your people, take care of your people, okay? Even when you're dead. If you love your people, take care of your people. And me personally, I love my family too much for them to have to struggle to bury me. I love them too much for them to have to stress about that. I don't want them to stress about that, you know? I don't want them to stress about it. I already got a plan. I got a whole folder with what they need to do, who they need to call, what they need to do, you know? And I got insurance policy, and I tell them all the time, Don't spend all that insurance money on me. Matter of fact, don't spend no money on me. Spend $0 on me, okay? $0. What you do is two places I want to be buried. Over here at Hopkinsville at the Veterans Cemetery, or in San Antonio at Fort Sam at the Combat Medics. Lay me with my Combat Medics, okay? Lay me with my Soldier Medics. So either there or here in Hopkinsville, and right here up the street on Fort Campbell Boulevard. I want to be there. And that's free. The plaque is free. Everything is free. It might be a $200 or something like that, but everything is basically free. So all the money from you keep that. You keep that. You don't put me in my uniform. I can still fit it. It's hanging up in the closet, right? Put me in the uniform. All the ribbons and everything still on it, right? All right then. See. But y'all better come. Y'all better hire a makeup artist. Cause my makeup better be slayed. If it ain't slayed, I'm coming back hunting everybody. You better do my makeup. So, but other than that, you gotta get your stuff in order, y'all. Get your stuff in order. Make sure somebody know where you're at. Make sure somebody can get in contact with you. Because that's unfortunate. At the end of the day, it might sound harsh, and it's a harsh reality. But no, I want to be buried in Combat Medics. I told them. I said, that's the only money that I want y'all to spend. I think my life insurance is like $250,000. Out of that, you may have to fly me to San Antonio, and that is fine. Fly me to San Antonio, bury me with my people. If not, my other people, the one-on-one airborne, air assault, bury me with my people there. And to bury me with my people. I'm going to be with Combat Medics, I'm going to be with the one-on-one. And that's up here down the street. Don't bury me in North Carolina. Don't bury me in North Carolina. Either here or San Antonio. And I don't give a damn if nobody from North Carolina come here. I really don't. Y'all remember when I retired and I said I had my 2 retirement parties? Remember what I said then? I said, give me my flowers while I'm living. And all of y'all came either to my retirement party in Clarksville or they came to my retirement party in North Carolina. If you didn't come to one of those retirement parties, I really don't give a damn. So I don't care if you're my funeral or not. It's not like I'm going to be there. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to know. So, no, I won't be there in North Carolina. Ain't nobody going to come. Don't nobody come. I said, at least if I'm there at the Veterans Cemetery, I know twice a year. Maybe even three times, but definitely twice a year, somebody going to come out there. They're going to put some wreaths on my grave. They're going to put flowers. They're going to put the flags on Memorial Day. They're going to come and see me, okay? They're going to come and see me. They're going to read a little bit about my story. You bury me in North Carolina, ain't nobody going to come to somebody else die. And that's a fact. So, the hell with that. Bury me with my people. And on that, y'all get your stuff in order. Y'all make it so that, y'all put your stuff in place so that you don't be laying in your daggone house for years or months and nobody don't know. Okay? Let somebody know where you are. You ain't that daggone private. It ain't that much privacy in the world. And it breaks my heart. And I'm just really sick, and I'm tired of hearing about, people, but especially veterans, dying alone like that. Dying alone. Because somebody knows you met so many people, especially you've been in the military over 20 years. You met so many people, and to die alone is just, and you have grown kids with an S on the end of it. And be personable with somebody, okay? I get it. You're a private person. You don't want everybody to know your business, but let somebody know your business. A little bit of your business. At least where to find your business, okay? I got the file cabinet over here. At least let somebody know where to find your business. And that's all I have. See, I'm about to call you. And y'all take care. Bye.